Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I thought I would show you how I'm customizing my iPad fall. So first I'm going to show you how I did exactly this illustration. And yeah, let's begin. So right now you can see my screen. This is a picture of a fall wallpaper that I took a while ago. It was last Friday, I think. So it was sort of like these colors and these trees. I like the wallpaper, but I needed to create something that's more simpler and much more put together than this. So I decided to create my own wallpaper. I actually do every fall, so I have my Apple Pencil. So yeah, let's get started and let's draw on Procreate. So right here you can see my sort of outline and design of what I'm gonna do. I pretty much did this, I think, a day ago and just trying to color it. I think coloring is the best part than sketching it, so I thought I would just color it for you. And I think it's a good way to, relax and think about everything that's happened and sort of makes your life much easier and filled with color. That's what I usually go for all these stuff here. Together into this nice thing. I'm gonna create a layer underneath it, and yeah, let's get started. So I moved it a little so you can see my face easily, and I'll talk you through everything that I do to create this wallpaper. So right now I'm just gonna add the orange underneath it, and then we'll keep on going and see what actually happens. I'm just seeing everything happen in real life. So right now I'm just gonna do what? So for this one I'm gonna use the Gatsby brush, which is basically much more softer and smoother than the other brushes. It's easier to do with all the, because each brush is different, but I do think that Gatsby is probably the best brush ever. It does have sort of like a soft texture to it, but it's good for doing illustrations like this. And then I'm layering it. I keep on laying the colors that I want on top of each other, so then it sort of looks more realistic, which we're usually going for. The more realistic, the better it is. And I'm gonna add this red. I'm gonna add this, and you can't really see a difference it makes until the end, but it does make a huge difference when you add all sorts of layers on top of each other. And it makes it look like it's a sort of like a children's illustration like you see in children's books. I think that this really replicated it. I wanted to be realistic, but also fun and cartoony at the same time. So yeah, now I'm using as much colors as I can, with going with the color palette of orange, red, yellow, all sorts of tones of those. So it sort of puts it together because each tree is different with its own colors and stuff. Depending on how cold it is, it changes based on that. So that I gave you a great idea of how it actually works. And I think that's the fascinating part about all this, is that it's all in your head and then you create this. I did actually sketch this a while back, but I thought I would finish it and then show you how it is, because this is the most satisfying part, is coloring it and then putting it together, and then adding colors makes it sort of feel like it's actually happening and if it's actually real. And then later we're gonna smudge it all together and then create this sort of cool array of all sorts of colors. There's actually purple ones too, which I haven't seen. It's probably part of my bucket list, but maybe somewhere I get to see it. But until then, we're just gonna do this fall design, and it's great for if you want something subtle for an iPad background and not too complicated, this is probably the way to go. It's easy to create stuff like this. You just have to sketch it and then color it, and coloring is probably the best part of it all. The sketching is probably pretty boring, but I did use a reference photo, so I'm gonna put it here right now. I think I did a good job with it. It's actually originally vertical, but then I decided to do it horizontal because it looked much more better and put together. And now I'm just gonna color it using a orange, sort of like one part should be dark, one part should be light. It's sort of an array of tones and colors all put together into this beautiful fall, because everything that you do is probably much more different than I usually do, but I thought I would go with the fall theme, and this fall I thought I would do something that's fall related. And it's been so long since I did a video, and I feel like I sort of lost touch of it. I've been busy with school and stuff, but I try to find time to do the important things to me, like drawing this. And I don't know, it's so satisfying to talk to sort of an audience it's fine. I mean, you don't have to subscribe, you can just, but I do want to know in the comments of what you think about this, and think about other YouTube ideas that I can do, because I'm sort of trying to do more tech content, not much drawing anymore. I feel like I like tech more, and drawing is always going to be a part of me, but I feel like I'm slowly turning into one of those tech YouTubers, but I don't know what I want to do. This content that I do is sort of all over the place. One day I want to draw, one day it's sort of an array of all the things that I want to do put into one video, and my videos are pretty long, but this one I thought I would be short and hang out with you guys and just draw and have fun for once, not worrying about how it's gonna turn out, whether people are gonna like it or not. I just love drawing, especially fall. I think it's the coolest thing to draw ever. There's so many colors. It's just the sun lights up all colors, and then it's even colder than it usually is, but it sort of changes into these colors based on how cold it is, and the frost in the morning. It sort of affects everything around it. It's sort of like a beautiful way to end sort of the year, because the year is gonna end in like 2 months, and the year just flew by so quickly. I don't even know, it just happens sometimes. You get lost in time, lost in all the daily stuff, and then suddenly everything just changes in a blink of an eye. So anyways, right now I'm coloring the leaf, the grass. So I did a darker color, and then on top of that I did a lighter color, sort of a contrast between them, and added some shadows so it looks more realistic. That's what I always go for, realistic. And is it fun? Is it not too complicated? When I do a sketch, it has to be simple. Now I'm gonna add a lighter green to it. I think I'm doing it on top of it. I'm probably gonna add a layer. Layers are good because you can always change the opacity, or if you want it to be lighter or darker, depending on what you're actually drawing. And this is part of the new Procreate update, so I encourage you to download, update your Procreate app. There's tons of new brushes, and I love new brush sets. And now I'm just doing the road, It isn't as dark as this, but it's probably similar. But I thought I would stick with a gray because I think that's the classic. This was sort of like a park that I went to. It had a ton of trees all around. It was like out of a fairy tale. Like when you look at it, it didn't even look even real. But you know, I did pick some leaves. I did do a garland, which I'll probably show, but that's not really today's video. But this video is not really about customizing my iPad. It's more about creating a wallpaper that is fall related because I just love fall, and since it's almost the end, I thought I would wrap it up. And I somehow drew clouds and adding the blue, the white, all sorts of hues of blue sort of comes together. The clouds, I think I did a good job with the clouds. I do like the Gatsby brush so much. It does make a huge difference for the brushes I used to use, but now I feel like I can call it, and now I'm gonna add some few touch-ups to this and make it look nice, add a few more layers to it and make it more appealing. And yeah, that is how you do a background. It's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, and I think I did a good job with this. I really do think that this is my best work for this year, but we'll see if I'll do a Christmas illustration. That usually happens when I actually do it. But yeah, so now I'm going to show you all the widgets that I used. So I'm going to edit the wallpaper first, add the new one that I just created because I saved it to my images, and now you can see it. It's so pretty. I love it so much. I think I did a good job with this. Probably my best work yet. And now pretty much all my widgets, all of them are from Widgetsmith mostly. Some of them from Pinterest. It's sort of an array of all sorts of stuff that I can add. I already put all the widgets and stuff. This isn't really customization, but I just thought how it would look with widgets, and I removed some widgets which I didn't like and sort of wanted to go towards a minimalistic approach to this. I don't want too much widgets because I feel like too much widgets will just make it look like a gallery or something. But yeah, I decided to remove this or keep it. I don't know what I decided to do. It was probably like too much widgets and stuff like that, but it sort of came together, and I'm still excited and happy that this is. I've been thinking about doing this video forever, and now that it's almost done and finished, I thought I would, just give a moment to think about it. And I do think that I did a good job with it. And it's
get some new
really
pictures.
Wallpaper does make your iPad better.
I don't know, I feel like I like this wallpaper, but I feel like if I put too much widgets on it, it'll sort of lose its style. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think today's video, I'm just gonna shorten it. So I really do think that I did a good job with customizing my iPad. I already did most of the work. I was just showing you my sort of process on how I was to conquer this big project. It did take a bit of time just to do it, but I think it's so worth it because now that I look at it, I love it so much more than this wallpaper that I took. I felt like this is the most hardest thing I've ever done.
make something that looks good and feels good at the same time. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to stay creative, be you, and yeah, it's Artsons out. Have a nice day. Bye.